I am on my way right now to the animal hospital to pick up our other cat. She developed an ear hematoma. It's basically caused in cats by a spider mite infection, which causes her to scratch really violently and shake her head. And basically, the space between her inner and outer ear flap just fills up with blood, and she winds up having this balloon for an ear, and that has to be surgically taken care of. So we dropped her off yesterday, and she's ready to go. All right, $275 later, and here she is. I hate stopping underneath bridges. So I just came back from the post office. I had to mail out my defective SD card. UPS dropped 2 of these at my door. This is not a paid endorsement. The broken one was a SanDisk. This is a Lexar. I had no problem dealing with SanDisk. Their customer service was stellar. Basically, they're going to send me a replacement. This piece of information right here, it says 150 megabyte per second. That's what you need. That's the right. Is that the right speed or read speed? This indicates how fast your SD card actually is. And basically, the higher the number, the better off you are when shooting HD and up. Oh, I'm shooting on my new mic today. To address some issues that I had the second part of the week for the first vlog, I explained that I had some mic issues and that I was in the process of getting a cable that would solve that problem. It didn't. It sort of did, but it wasn't the cable that I was getting. So this is the mic or the field recorder, the Zoom H1. Basically what I always wound up with was annoying, outrageously loud hiss. So the next line of defense was to get this cable. This is a cable that this company Sescom makes specifically for the Zoom H4n, the H2, and the H1. What this cable does is, or makes the signal quieter. That didn't happen. This was the replacement I talked about in the other vlog. There was virtually no difference. The damn thing sounded the same hiss, same crappy noise. I was ready to just chuck that thing out of the window and just forget about it. Then I decided to go on Amazon and get me a shielded cable, which is the same thing, because this one's shielded, attenuated to take away 25 decibels. This cable, actually, it came as a 2-pack for $7.95. This solved the problem with the microphone. $7.95 for a 2-pack of these versus $39 for this Sescom cable that was supposedly made for these recorders. So the next thing, and the last, hopefully for a while, was my drone. Specifically the updates for the drone and the controller. I was able to successfully update my drone. which couldn't be said about the controller. Once I got the newest update on the controller, the transmission feed of the image on my tablet, I was experiencing heavy interference. I couldn't even see where I was flying. What I ended up doing was roll back the firmware update on the controller itself. So fast forward 3 hours, my controller was finally successfully updated with the previous versions. I think the newest versions right now is the 1.80. I ended up installing the 1.56 or 8, something like that. Most importantly, it took care of the transmission problems. So I'm gonna go to the park today, later on today, and try out at least 3 batteries, see how it holds up. I am now getting my things ready to go to the park to test out the drone. Hopefully everything goes well. I just realized I'm really bad at 2 things. Not recharging my batteries and not making sure my SD cards are in their respective devices. I wanted to take out my drone for a little spin. I noticed that my micro SD card wasn't plugged in. I immediately went online, purchased like 2 SD cards and 2 micro SD cards, and per my wife's suggestion, I keep one of the micro SD cards as a backup just in case it happens again, because it will. Like I mentioned before, one of my 3 batteries is dead. In regards to the interference issue so far, without a glitch, no transmission issues, no interference issues, no low image quality. So I think as of right now, for my controller and my drone in my case, the firmware version update rollback was the solution. Made chilaquiles for dinner. So today's Friday, which means it marks the last day of Mittens', our cat, last dose of her antibiotics, which is great because I cannot wait to let her go outside. This thing smells like bubblegum. Stop it. I have to do this twice a day, every day. She doesn't like it. What are you doing? Oxy, what are you doing? Is that comfortable? So originally I was on my way to a new photo store, but when I found out how long it would take to get to the store on the board, so I scrubbed the mission. Instead, I'm gonna go scope out some new locations for some of my upcoming projects that I have in the works. Should have brought the dog with me. My board got away from me. No train horn. As of September 2016, trains in Riverside are not allowed to sound their horn. So no tooting. Isn't that crazy? I guess too many people living near the tracks were complaining. And I'm back. Broke a major sweat on the board. Damn. So I think I'm gonna drive to the photo store. Still want to check it out. So I got to check out the store, Image One, here in Riverside. Fantastic store, excellent customer service. I cannot wait to upgrade some of my gear from these guys. And now I'm going up on my roof, but looks like got some weather rolling in today. Should make for a pretty good shot, right?